Hello everybody and welcome back to another Dark and Darker episode. So it's day 2 of the solo Warlock series and I've got a slapper of a game for you. So I've just been playing the normal Goblin Caves, not the high roller. I don't fancy putting myself through that absolutely traumatizing experience of going against a cleric and a bard and a fighter with like 95% damage reduction. I see everybody crying about it in the Reddit and I don't blame them, to be honest. It seems kind of nuts. So I'm just rolling normals right now, stacking up on my gold, stacking up on my gear. You know, I know it's going to get reset, but hey, this is what makes it fun, right? So just running a falchion and a crystal ball. This right now is the meta, although literally as we speak, Dark and Darker is down for a patch, which is reducing the falchion's damage. After seeing the barb, I decide to drink my blue potion, snatch a healing potion on my way out, so I can drink that. He tries to pop my shield bubble. As long as you can dodge that, and then you're ready to engage these guys. 2 hits, you know, look, he hit me once and it hurt me. It hurt me pretty bad. The shield potion is really what saved my bacon there, I think. But we've got heals now. There was luckily heals on the shelves. This is my absolute favourite part of Goblin Caves, just because there's so much loot here. And I always remember that it's like, okay, it's down in the bottom left side of the map, so I literally always run there. Every single Goblin Caves game, I'm running there. And if there's anybody there, I'm fighting them for it. Because all the decent treasure is around there. Or at least it's the quickest to pick up, in my opinion, unless you want to do, like, you know, troll farming. And I really don't fancy that. So I've been killed by that thing one too many times. I did steal a treasure off of somebody that did the troll farm once, but I've not successfully killed it myself yet. Not ready for that at the moment. So we're just stacking up on all of our nice little bits and bobs here. We're actually getting kind of good RNG, getting some pretty decent pieces here and a few bits of jewelry, which is going to help stack up on the gold amount that we can get at the end here. Already a nice successful fight against the barb. As you can see, I'm not rocking, you know, the craziest gear in the world, but I'm certainly not rocking default gear either. So coming across, you know, these default characters, it's going to be better. Guys, what you're about to see now is called, I think, Divine Intervention. So I pop an invis potion here, right? And I think he must have seen the outline of me doing it. So he casts a strike, comes over, misses. Let me just literally pause the video here and let's just go back and let's just rewind and watch that again. So I just can't believe every time I watch this, I'm shell shocked that this just happened. This is divine intervention, guys. I'm not a religious man, but I might have to start believing. For whatever reason, God was on my side and not this cleric side this day. I don't know why. So he lightning strikes, thinking that, oh, I'm a rogue and I've run over there. I'm just staying still. He comes over. He knows the spot where I'm at. He misses. He misses. He misses again. I literally can't believe it. This is just the actual best. So I am absolutely beside myself, just chilling here. Pop a blow of corruption, few smacks to the head of the cleric. I think after that first hit, I must have really startled him, and he put his weapon away, and he's running now. I should have pulled my weapon out a bit sooner, but another smack, and that was no problem. Literally, as soon as we drop the cleric, I've got to drink a fucking blue potion, because there's a fucking another character here. Fucking Warlock, man. The only reason I'm alive, I think, is because I blue potioned there, and it must have absorbed the physical damage. I think if I had not drank that blue potion immediately after killing the cleric, I think that was me, and that was game over, I think. But now, after that bloody war of fighting these 3 boys, we can now enjoy the spoils of our war. Full inventory of plenty of treasure, plenty of potions, plenty of healing, plenty of things and goodies to sell as well, which is always good. I'm just trying to make myself a little dark space over the map here, because I'm not wanting to draw any more attention to myself than I already have this game. No thank you. So I'm drinking a healing potion, and I can see that I'm just inside the circle. So we're good to sit here if we want to. I decide I'm just going to use up all the medis that I've got. I accidentally drank 2 of the same potions. If you do that, so if you drink 2 grey potions, obviously they won't stack. You're just refreshing the cooldown. Only double drink them, guys, if you've got like a different rarity. So you can drink a grey one with a white potion with a... And when I say white potion, I don't mean the invisibility potion. I mean white in its rarity status. So like a white rarity potion, a grey rarity potion, and a green rarity potion. You can all stack on top of each other for really nice healing. Just a nice little piece of advice there. So let's just fast forward through this, because we don't need to see me sitting and resting and getting my health back and spending the game just sat in a corner like a little rat. So boom, we're just turning off some more lights again. Let's not draw too much attention to ourselves. This is what I'm thinking. And I can hear some footsteps. I hear some footsteps in the distance, and I don't know if they're going to be waiting for me on the escape. So I get my invisibility potions handy just in case. Really clutch to have a few of these invisibility potions. Being able to just grab it, drink it, sit down. It's like you're just giving yourself the option of having stealth. Do you know what I mean? It's so powerful if you decide, hey, I am going to take a few. Do consider it, guys. They can seem lame at first, but to be honest, they're not bad. Not bad at all. So we're just sitting, we're chilling, we're watching. We can see the wizard doing wizard things. And I wasn't too sure what he was doing at the time, but after that white glow, I think it was either him going invis or him escaping. I'm not too sure which. I think it says in the top right if somebody leaves. It says one person has escaped. I'm not too sure. I don't know if he invised or actually left the dungeon, but I was like, okay. Again, let's just stay away from... Let's stay away from people at the moment. I haven't got enough heals. As a Warlock, if you've got some nice magical healing, you can do it without the magical healing, but it's nice that, you know, if you've got a few goblins around that can't reach you, you know, just chuck a few Curse of Pains on them, and ramp up your healing, right? It's a nice way to get some excess healing into your character if you want to. Only problem with it is, it's just, you know, with Warlock at the moment, having no magical healing, the healing is a little bit piss poor, I'm not gonna lie, unless you're actively buffing your enemy as well and giving them the strength tick and then putting on Curse of Pain and then finding somewhere to stand for like 30 seconds while you're just leeching them and hoping nobody comes to you. It's just not quite good enough. But then with magical healing, it goes a bit too good. Do you know what I mean? It seems to go like you can heal a full health bar in, you know, 10 seconds if you've got like +5 magical healing. It's just a bit nuts. I think we just need to sort of shrink the disparity in between those two, you know. We need I need it to be a little bit better on that default setting when I'm ticking it, and I need it to be a little bit worse when I've got magical healing, because at the moment it is kind of nuts and a little bit broken. So boom, we get out, we extract. We have successfully killed 3 people and a nice little extraction there. Let's sell all our goodies and see how much gold we get. Let's see. About 130, give or take. Oh no, 140-ish. Not bad for one single run. I'm keeping the Mimic Tooth just because there's actually no point of keeping the Mimic Tooth. I was thinking to myself at the time, I'm going to hold on to this in case like they add quests or whatever in the meantime, but it's all going to reset before then anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. So just selling up my bits and bobs here, just trying to get myself some extra coin. Don't need the clarity potion, so I'm just selling them on, and I've got plenty of gold kicking around now to fund myself some more runs. You know, if you want to run a really cheap run, it's really nice just running a grey falchion with a staff, right? So you're just spending 8 gold on the falchion, and then you're just running in with a staff and a falchion. Lovely. If you've got it, maybe get yourself a crystal ball. Maybe get yourself a crystal ball and a falchion. 8 gold for the falchion. I believe possibly another 8 gold for the crystal ball. Possibly 8 gold for the crystal ball. Might be 11 gold, to be honest. Or you can run the longsword in the spellbook, which I did say in the last video was my favourite. To be honest, I think I'm switching to falchion. But again, they're nerfing the falchion. Anyway, guys, that's the video. That's day 2. That's a nice little 3-piece and a nice extract with a nice full inventory for you. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next one. Maybe we will experiment with the magical healing build next time. Thank you all very much. Ciao, ciao for now.